Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to my channel. It is your boy, Trey here, back with another video for you guys. If you're new, welcome to the most poppin' channel up on YouTube, and if you've already subscribed, you know what's good, you know what's poppin', and you know what to expect. A bomb-ass video for you guys every single time. If you haven't already, subscribe so you can stay up to date with my videos. So, today's video, I will be discussing with you guys the second skin, aka the Saniderm, aka the layer that goes over your tattoo to protect it. I had posted a previous video for you guys in relation to the second skin, and I got a lot of questions, a lot of comments. So I thought that it'd be super helpful for me to help share with you guys in regards to a little bit more of an in-depth look as to what is the second skin, abnormal things, normal things, all that stuff for you guys. I've recently gotten my foot to ankle as well as a tattoo on my thigh in regards to some footage for you guys. So I've recorded myself taking the second skin off, cleaning it, what to look for, things that come off with the second skin, and all that good stuff for you. So stay tuned and we will get right to it. So initially, the second skin is basically a protective layer to help your tattoo heal underneath and protect it from all the external factors of like wind, people touching it, clothing rubbing on it, all that good stuff. And it was initially used for burn victims that was put over top to help their skin heal underneath, much like the tattoo does, because after you get a tattoo done, it's technically considered an open wound. So having that second skin over it is super important to have. So depending on your artist's recommendation, I've had artists that have told me to leave it on for a day, take it off, clean it, reapply, put a new one. I've also had artists that have told me to leave it on for 3 days, take it off, clean it, don't apply a new one. Listen to whatever your artist says, listen to yourself. I've had quite a few now, so I know depending on the area, when I want to take it off, how long I want it to have it on for, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So use your discretion, but depending on the area as well is super important. So for example, I'd recently gotten my armpit done. If you haven't seen that, go check that video out because that was crazy. For me, I didn't want to have it on for too long because I was sweating underneath it, and your armpit has a lot of bacteria and all that good stuff. So for me, I removed it the day after, had a thorough cleaning, and then just kind of let it air out and dry as I worked. But I am a bartender, so having it on for longer is also super important during the summertime for me when I got my thigh done. Lemon juice, lime juice, alcohol is flying everywhere, and for me, I would have died if any of that touched my tattoo. So that's when I decided to keep the second skin on for a couple more days than I usually did. So with that being said, we'll dive right into removing the second skin. So you want to be in an environment where it's moist. So like a shower, or if you have a shower head or a tub, whatever it may be, it allows the second skin to come off a lot easier, as well as a lot more comfortable than just taking it off dryly like I did in my last video. So with that being said, having a couple clean paper towels around, or having a clean cloth that doesn't have a lot of fabric on it so it doesn't get the tattoo is cool too, just to kind of help aid as well as clean the tattoo after you've taken the second skin off. So as you're taking the second skin off, it is completely normal to see some of the ink, some blood, some plasma, a combination of the three underneath on your skin as well as on the second skin as well. So as you're taking it off slowly in the moist environment, it is totally cool to see all that stuff. Doesn't mean your tattoo's coming off, doesn't mean that you're dying or anything of that nature. It's completely normal. It's just your body's way of letting go of some of the ink as well as some of the blood that has happened while you've got the tattoo. So that being said, after you've removed the second skin, and make sure you do it slowly because it can be super painful if you just rip it off, just to kind of allow your body, slowly but surely to take it off is super important. What you want to do is take that clean paper towel or that clean towel and just give it a good wipe. I suggest using paper towel because that way you're able to see how much is coming off, and that way you finally wiped it enough and there's nothing that's on it, like any residue. That's so you know your tattoo is clean. So again, using your discretion. Some people like to air dry their tattoos, some people like to put moisturizer on right away, whatever you may feel. It's up to you and your discretion. What I like to do is I take my second skin off, clean it thoroughly, leave it for the night to let it kind of air dry and solidify in regards to the scabbing over it. So the second day of what I like to do is I like to apply a moisturizer or an ointment on top. For me, my tattoos get super itchy, so I find that applying a moisturizer and ointment kind of alleviates some of that itching, as well as allows it to kind of set in and make it look super cute and fire, because I just like my shit like that. So what you do is you can moisturize it, you can leave it to air dry, whatever it may be, but if you're reapplying a second skin, much like in the video, I suggest having someone help you. It was super difficult for me to film with one hand and apply it with the other, and it just, as you can see, just turns into a disaster as using tweezers to get rid of the air bubble and all that stuff. But obviously, if you have two hands, it's a lot more helpful to reapply second skin, but provided you want to record it or anything of that nature, definitely get someone else to help you, especially if it's in a difficult area, like your armpit for instance. So after reapplying it, keep it on for a couple days and then take it off and then follow the steps as needed. But with that being said, again, it's totally up to your discretion what you feel that you should do. Keep it on for a couple days. You never want to exceed like 5 or 6 because that's just completely outrageous and you don't want to do that, because you also need your tattoo to breathe and to have that oxygen hit it so that it's able to set into the skin a lot more, and it's also allowing it to scab over, which is completely normal too as you get a tattoo. Scabbing is normal. Bleeding is normal. Blood plasma is normal. The things you want to look out for, however, are discoloration of the skin, super tender spots, as well as any signs of infection. That is when you need to go consult your tattoo artist and or a doctor as well. Provided those things aren't present, then you're good to go. There's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to fret about. But if you have any more questions in relation to the second skin process, taking it off, putting it on, abnormal things, feel free to reach out. I usually am super good at responding to your guys' comments in regards to it. And if you have anything else that you want me to touch about in regards to what products I use for moisturizing, what products I use to make my tattoo look like it's super popping out here, then just let me know, comment in the box below, and I will be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But anywho, thank you so much for watching this video today on removing your second skin, your Saniderm, reapplying, cleaning it, normal things, blah blah blah. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you can stay up to date with my videos, alright? Because you know they're trying to be popping out here, you know what I'm saying? But anyways guys, I will see you again for my next video, and I hope you have a great evening. Cheers.